Mm. So happy Thursday afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Unity Naples noontime prayer and meditation and music. My name is Reverend Denise Schubert. I am in charge of community ministries for Naples, and it is my pleasure to bring you our 15 minutes today of centering, of praying, of meditating, and of some music. It's really quite special during the middle of the day to pause, to remember that we are maintained, sustained, buoyed by, lifted by, inspired by this indwelling presence of God within us. So a wonderful message today. It's all about service. It's called Here to Serve, with a beautiful, beautiful song by Michael Gott, who, by the way, is the spiritual director of the Unity Church in Houston. Beautiful, beautiful songwriter and singer. So who's with me here today? If you're here, say hello. Let me know I'm not alone talking to myself like a fool into a camera, rather that I am talking to you, directly to you, wherever you may be in the world. I am in North Fort Myers, Florida, where it is a beautiful, beautiful 80 degrees today. Our fall has descended upon us. So if you haven't already, just begin to take a moment to turn within, to take a moment to settle down, to allow all the energy that's been going out from you this morning, gather it all back up so it's right where you are. We go from outer energy to inner energy, from living from the outside in to living from the inside out. Oh, indeed, that is our spiritual quest. Our spiritual quest is to stand in our own spiritual authority and live our lives from a place of power, poise, and confidence, knowing that the presence of God is within us always, always, providing us with everything we could ever want or need. So simply, right where you are, just begin to become aware of your breath. Sometimes all it takes is one really full, deep inhale to remind yourself to come home, right? To remind yourself to occupy your body once again on this day. So deep inhales, deep exhales. Releasing any stress, any tension, any to-do list, any holding on to an earlier conversation or preparing for a later conversation. Just begin to come home to yourself, knowing that right where you are, you have everything you need. And right where you are, there is peace. And sometimes when we turn within, peace is hard to find. Sometimes if life's going on in the world, or you watched a little bit too much news this morning, or something's happening in your life that's hard, sometimes peace is hard to find. But nonetheless, we must look, because only through the looking can we ever achieve our awareness of it. And so if this is your first time joining me, how I love to do this is I'm going to do a reading. I am with a Unity Church, but I'm actually an ordained Science of Mind minister. So I love the Science of Mind magazine. It's been in publication for many, many years. It's awesome, as is the Daily Word from Unity. So I'm going to do a reading, and then we're going to relax for a moment, meditate for a moment, and then I'll play our song for the day, which is called I Will Be. And it is a song about serving God. And then I'll pray us out. I'll speak an affirmative prayer over all of us to empower our afternoon and evening. So that's how it rolls. So you just settle down and you listen to these words. You know, the reading takes us into meditation. The affirmation takes us into meditation. So Here it is. And this is actually, these are written by Eugene Holden, who is a religious science practitioner in California. These are his words. Well, this is his. I'm going to read 2 quotes and then they're his words. So it's entitled Here to Serve. And he says, the first quote is by Mahatma Gandhi, who says, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in service to others. And the second quote is from the Science of Mind textbook, page 436. And it says, the temple of truth is approached by the pure in heart and entered by those who serve but one master, which is truth. So Eugene writes, living your purpose is not about you. It is about God, or whatever you choose to call that higher power. It's about serving God by serving humanity. That's it. There really is nothing more to it than that. But he says that is huge. Jesus said, but who is greatest among you? Let him be your servant. If you want to be great, you must serve. Share your gifts and talents with the world. Whenever you find yourself with nothing to do, or you are feeling a little down, find a way to serve. Here's the thing. There is something within most of us, if not all of us, that has an urge to be of service. This is the reason for your purpose, to serve. However, you don't have to wait to find out what your purpose is in order to serve. Find a way to be of service somewhere. You can serve in your center, your church, or somewhere in your neighborhood. There are many places where you can share your gifts and talents. In fact, serving can be a great way to discover what your purpose might be. As Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in service to others. Eugene says, be great, go out and serve. The affirmation for today is, I am the servant of God. I share my gifts and talents with the world with joy and gratitude. I love to be of service. I love to be of service. You know, I didn't really start serving life until I was around 45, and I've spent the past long time, knowing that I wake up every morning in service to you, in service to raising consciousness on our planet. And it's a great way to wake up every morning. So I encourage you to take this message today to heart. So just begin to close your outer eyes. Unless you're driving, of course, and then leave them open. Or unless you don't want to, then leave them open. But the closing of the outer eyes is symbolic to letting the world of forms, effects, conditions, people, places, and things to simply be removed from your conscious awareness. And as we close our outer eyes, we then can open our inner eyes. There's an inner seeing, an inner sight, where we gaze into that space and place dimension within us that is whole, that is perfect, that is at peace, that is calm, that is connected, that is always everything we're looking for, that is the source of everything in our life, whether it's happiness or peace or money or health, all of it comes from the inside. As counterintuitive as that might be, that we depend on the world for nothing. We depend on God for everything. And so as we turn within, just scan your body for a moment and just see if there's any place that needs some light. And then shine the light of your attention on that place and invite it to relax, to soften. You can shine your light on that place to ease pain, discomfort, or tightness. All the while breathing, and all the while repeating to yourself, I love to be of service. you are here, if you are alive, if life has entered into you, and you are on this planet, you came here with a sacred contract with your soul to deliver your God-given gifts and talents. You are here to lift the world. So there's something unique about you, something special about you, something wonderful about you. And you will not be happy. You will not be fulfilled until you express it, until you give it away. That is the truth. And you don't want to be on your deathbed saying, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. You don't want that. You want to be at the end of your incarnation so satisfied, so filled, so fulfilled that you will know that you led a life well lived. And by the way, it's never too late. Never, never too late to become who you really are. And so we're going to be silent for about 62 minutes. And then I'm going to play the song, I Will Be by Michael Gott. And then I'll come back and pray with you. So take a deep breath, settle in for 2 minutes of silence. All right, so enjoy.
Vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Here I stand. My heart is here to serve. Wherever love is leading me, I will go, I will go, I will go. Here I am, a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Here I stand. My heart is here to serve. Wherever love is leading me, I will go, I will go, I will go. Here I am, a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Here I stand. My heart is here to serve. Wherever love is leading me, I will go, I will go, I will go. Here I am, a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Here I am, a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be.
Oh, whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be. Wherever love wants me to go, I will go. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. So take a deep breath as we prepare to pray, knowing in this moment that we do not pray to a reluctant deity outside of ourselves. We speak our word in order to create connection. We speak our word in order to align with, to harmonize with, to get in sync with the divine good. And so we start always at the beginning, which is to recognize that there is a power, there is a presence, there is a something, by whatever name we call it, that is undergirding and cradling creation, that is undergirding and cradling us, that is maintaining us, sustaining us, guiding us, guarding us. And we may not know it, we may not understand fully or get the full scope of what that is, but I know that it's real. There is a power and there is a presence. And that is the very activity of my life and the very activity of your life. It's the very activity of all life. It expresses itself through life, whether that life be a person, whether that life be an elephant, whether that life be an oak tree. And so I know that it is this truth that connects us one to another. And I know that it is this truth that allows us to co-create, to co-architect our lives. And so it is from that space of connection and from that space of conscious architecture that I just speak my word for and about each person within the sound of my voice, fully knowing that each one has gifts and talents that are amazing, extraordinary, that these gifts and talents are part of our purpose. They're part of our expression, that we are a vehicle to be used. And so I just claim for each one that we soften our personal boundaries, that we get off of our couches, that we drop any fear we have of the quote unquote other, and that we move into service in our lives, whether that be in your church, whether that be in your grocery store, whether that be in your job, whether that be in your family, that we cease being against, we cease being in conflict, that we simply express the love, the peace, the joy, the gratitude, the generosity that is within us, that we serve life from this day forward for the rest of our days, that we walk in service to humanity. It's the only activity worthy of a God. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful on this day to anchor a blessed 15 moments of spiritual food, of upliftment, of calm and peace. Grateful for my service today and grateful for your presence. And so for this and so much more than my words can possibly say, I just release it. Release these words into the yes of the universe, knowing that even now hearts are moved, minds are changed, and all is well. And so we do this together. We end our time together by saying together, and so it is. Amen. So namaste, everyone. Namaste. If you are local, if you are a local audience, just a reminder that Unity Naples has reopened its campus for live Sunday services. In addition to streaming, we'll continue to stream our 11 a.m. service. But if you'd like to attend if you'd like to attend in person at either 9:30 or 11, just go to joinunitynaples.org/reopening, as you will need to register because of COVID. We have 50 people per service. So we would love to see you in person. So namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for my 21-minute, 15-minute meditation. And Reverend Mark will be with you tomorrow. Okay, peace and blessings. Go out and serve someone today.